What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Trent the Truth Show. I'm your host, Trent the Truth. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're listening from, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. It's the Trent the Truth Show. And while you're doing that, give us some love on social media. It's Trent the Truth on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you search. Real quick, today's episode is brought to you by TP Media. Are you having a special event and in need of a photographer? Do you need someone reliable, professional, and affordable? Look no further than TP Media. We specialize in providing professional photography services for all events, baby showers, birthday parties, sporting events, and even if you need a professional headshot, TP Media's got you covered. Follow us on Instagram at TP Media. Check the spelling, TEAPEA Media. Or email us with any questions or concerns at teepea.photography@gmail.com. Again, that's teepea.photography@gmail.com. And just like I tell you guys, if you got any questions, comments, you want to be a guest, sponsor, anything you want me to address, email me at trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. Again, that's trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. And if you're feeling good, you want to bless us, our Cash App is TrentTheTruth88. Again, that's TrentTheTruth88. Don't forget the $ in the front. And for the people out there in TV land, we got the QR code on the screen so you can pull your phone out and make the donation right from where you're watching. But whatever you decide to do, if you got a question, comment, you want to be a guest, sponsor, anything you want me to address, if you want to send that donation, we truly appreciate any and every piece of interaction that you give for the Trent the Truth Show. And continuous proof of that, man. Today we got the big dog with us, Big Aaron M, man. Go on and introduce yourself, man. What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Aaron M, your stand-up comic, your stand-up poet, your actor. I'm all things that you need. All right, find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Aaron M, 7 a.m. The poet, 7 a.m. the comedian.
Yes, sir. And man, just so glad you came out to make it with us today. But we got some history, man. I be trying to tell people just about the fraternity that Stain Gang is, but that Morgan Park family, man. We fellow teammates, played together. So man, people don't believe what it's. They don't really believe what it is. It's a big gang, like, you know.
They don't, man. My wife didn't believe it until I took her to a homecoming game. And Morgan Park showed out.
Yeah.
Alumni was there. We rocking our old jackets and new jackets. I do got to get a new jacket, okay? Some of them new jackets look fly. I ain't going to front. I got to go grab some, man.
Yeah. So she ain't going to Morgan Park?
No, she went to Washington.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It should have been a Mustang, man.
Oh, that's tough.
She wanted to, though. Her mom was against it.
At least her heart was in the right place.
It was, but her mom was against it, so she just went to Washington. Well, I don't think they have any championships. Derrick Rose took that championship.
Yeah, he did.
He took the championship from him, so.
They don't got nothing.
Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, well, through being with you, she's an honorary Mustang.
Yeah, there you go.
You can have that.
I can usher in.
You can have that. You can have that. But even after school, though, man, life's just been taking over. What's been going on with you outside of that?
Man, working for the family now. I'm stepping into my role as being a comedian and just pretty much taking over the industry as much as I can, man. Getting my foot in.
How long you been in the industry?
I've been acting for a while, but before I started really acting, I was being extra on Chicago Fire, Chicago Med. That was fun. It was fun, but I got to see the behind the scenes action. And I'll tell anybody, if you're an actor, I definitely encourage people to go see behind the scenes of anything that you're doing, not just acting, anything. Go see behind the scenes before you say, I want to be this big person. You got to understand what it comes with.
What made you get into it, though?
And I've always been animated. I've always wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
But I've been doing poetry since I was 16. So been on the stage for years, man. It's like it came naturally. It came naturally, and I was actually I played the lead role in my very first stage play last summer with Brian J. White, Jamal Woodward, the guy who played
Yeah.
Prison Babe. We were in our first stage play. I was actually the main character, and that was a treat, bro. That was a treat.
That's pretty nice, man.
It was.
So like, what was it that made you decide that you just wanted to get into it? You just like, I like the arts. I like everything about
the arts,
it,
bro.
Okay.
Getting into character, whether it's serious or it's funny, just actually using the talent that I know I have, bro.
Okay.
And honestly, you could switch up anymore. That's why I'm a poet, a comedian, I'm anything, because it's like, man, the switch up. I love the switch up, and it actually helps with all facets of my personality, bro. So you know what I mean? It helps me. It's an outlet. It's an outlet. Like, I don't really see it as work. I don't. I get a role. I'm like, man, we looking through they like, you got a big old stack of script now, bro. This is fun.
That's good, man. That's good. So you did tell me you got a show coming up.
I do. I got a show this Friday, the 23rd, at the Chicago Comedy Bar. I'm not headlining, but I am with 360 Comedy Network, Keenan's network. Actually.
Okay.
With SNL. Yeah, that's his comedy.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah, man. I worked with them before earlier this year for the first time. It was cool with Tanisha Wilson. She's an internet content creator, and man, it's been love. Been love ever since.
So even when you started, was it like immediate, like maybe not to say success, or was it like were you getting jobs off the rip, or was it like a slow process? Did something make you feel like you need to get out? Were you making the right decision, or did you think you was making the wrong one?
For comedy?
For whatever you
decided,
yeah. For the comedy, for the acting.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I've never had that I'm afraid type spirit.
Okay.
And a lot of people, they don't start because they're afraid. And that comes with even being a content creator where you got to set the camera yourself. And a lot of people don't start because they're afraid.
Facts.
You're afraid of other people's opinion. You're afraid. Hey, look, man, I'm going to be honest. And I'm not being cocky or nothing. I'm tooting my own horn a little bit. And I'm going to say, I've always felt like I was meant for the camera.
Okay.
I always felt like I was meant. Even if I'm not meant for the camera, I'm meant for something big. Even if it's behind the scenes, whatever it is, that's just me.
I could believe that, because even when we met you came in like, you was just, I don't know, you never acted like a freshman. You was never afraid and nothing. You was just...
Well, hey, that was largely due to the fact I was practicing with y'all in my 7th, 8th grade year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was kind of like I already kind of got the reins a little bit, kind of know why I can.
Yeah, you always assumed the bigger role. Like, I don't know, like maybe that's on your schedule.
Spirit, bro. it's the spirit, man. Honestly, you don't know what you're gonna be called.
Right.
I didn't get into comedy until this year, and my name was called in comedy, so I ended up getting a coach out in LA. My boy Kente Scott coached me and brought me up to par with it, and that's how I feel with anything, whether you want to act, direct, whatever it is. Get yourself a coach.
Yeah.
Get yourself a coach so you know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? When you first start doing it, you're like, man, this ain't what I thought it was going to be. You got a coach, they'd have told you.
Exactly.
They'd have told you.
They would have helped you.
Exactly, man.
You could have missed some moves. You could have missed some steps.
Exactly, because I did my first show this year, but it wasn't comedy. It was poetry.
Okay.
Just straight spoken word poetry. And at that moment, I feel like God showed me I had a vision. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be on the stage, but it's not for that.
Okay.
Yet. I'm still doing it because I actually I'm doing some other stuff with poetry a couple weeks from now, whatever. But I believe that stand-up comedy called my name because with comedy, of course, you can be funny,
right?
But they also want you to be real too, and especially in this day and age, bro. You got to spit some real stuff, bro.
Facts.
You got to spit some real stuff, and people love the real, and it's not just joke. Poetry, I'm only spitting real. You know what I mean? And people get tired of it, but in order for people to hear the real, sometimes you got to make them laugh.
Facts. So you kind of incorporate both in your shows.
Most definitely. Well, I don't do it. I do it when it's my own solo show.
Okay.
You're going to get some poetry. You're going to get some comedy.
Okay.
But when I'm partnering with somebody else or I'm headlining somewhere, y'all getting straight comedy, man. I'm going to still say some real, though. You know what I mean? Y'all not going to escape that.
Right. So in a way, does poetry kind of make you feel like a rapper almost? Because you got to sit back and think. You got to feel like you got to put these bars together or lines or...
I'm gonna be real, man. I wouldn't say rap because I actually did used to rap when I was 18.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I did.
What was a rap name?
My mother, it was what was my name? It was Double AM. That's what my rap. Dang, wow! I
Double AM on the mic.
I thought about that name in a while.
Hey.
Oh man, but I wouldn't say a rapper, man. I let my subconscious speak. Sometimes you don't know what you're gonna write about until you finish your piece. Honestly, bro, that's just how I take it. And even with comedy, it's like I don't know what I'm gonna go up there and say sometimes until I write something out and I'm like, boom. Because you gotta feel your audience too, bro. Right. You also, not just the audience, but you gotta feel where the world is.
Because sometimes you could have a script and then nothing lines up with what you want to do, and you gotta scrap that shit, and you gotta see how creative can you really be.
That's the art of being a performer, bro.
Has that happened to you?
Heck yeah. Heck
wow.
Yeah. When you get up there and you like, I gotta change everything I said. Fortunately, I have a natural funny, so that helped. But at the same time, man, I do well just staying on topic with my family. And even with especially comedy, because people be out there stealing jokes. They be out there stealing jokes. I tailor make all my comedy for me and my family. So you see me online, you see me with my family. What you think you're gonna talk about when you see me in person?
Fact.
Same thing, bro. Same thing. Because I dare somebody steal a joke.
and from looking at the social media presence, you have a big presence on social media, but something that I love to see on there is the fact that you remain you. Like, I can look at every reel, every video that you make, and I can see that that's genuinely him. He ain't up here trying to put no show on.
Man, I'm gonna say this: 2025 is the year of authenticity. I'm very spiritual. I've always encouraged people just to be them, but 2025 is the year for you to be you.
Yes.
You can literally get paid to exist.
Yeah.
Just because you.
Yeah.
And when you're you will align with so many more people. You don't have to put a facade on. You don't have to go to this event, go to that event. You just spinning your wheels. Honestly, people will find you, bro.
I feel like that. I believe that.
I'm telling you.
I believe that. Because see, and honestly, I feel like I needed to hear that because sometimes I struggle with it too. Because I mean, like even with the podcast I got, it ain't ratchet. It ain't, you know
right.
So sometimes the views are a little lower than what the bullshit will get. Or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the shit will be there. But, hey, I feel like somebody going to find me. The right people will find me. I check my analytics. I get people listening in other cities, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know what? It's a start.
Gonna find you, bro.
They gonna find
a lot, and I'm glad you said that. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm glad you said that. My people will find me. A lot of times we feel like, I gotta go find my people. That's almost like setting out to go find the perfect religion group.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, bro, your people are gonna literally find you because they're gonna be like, this guy's authentic. I like what he's talking about. Man, okay, we align. I'm gonna say this: just being a dad online, I get so many messages from guys. It's like, man, you encouraged me to be a better father. Like sometimes it was one guy, I kid you, I forgot his name. He said, man, I was so scared about being a father, then I found your page and you make it look easy.
Wow.
I said, bro, it's by far not that easy, but when you committed to it, it gets easier.
Right.
It gets easier.
I think that comedic side makes it easy. Because I feel like, man, being a father, you have to have a sense of humor to keep from killing these damn kids.
These kids be doing dumb stuff.
I'm talking about... Man, oh man. And I see the change. You got this one reel and you got the views and everything that match the Millennium Dads. When you took the PlayStation. Oh my God. So you did it from when your dad took your shit,
bro,
beat the hell out you.
You know what? But back in the day, my pops wasn't taking. My pops was gaming with us.
Okay.
So he wasn't taking that. He wasn't taking the game. I barely played the game with my son now. He played Fortnite with his friends, all of that stuff. But back then, it was just a whooping, bro. That's it.
That was it.
That's it. I ain't talking. It was just whooping.
That's it.
That's it, bro.
And times have changed.
Times have changed. You know, as a dad, it's like, I gotta reserve my gangster, and that's a part. If y'all pop out to the show, I'm telling you right now, I actually have a part where I'm talking to millennial parents. Okay. And I'm telling them how soft we are, bro. We soft, bro. I don't care what no millennials say. We soft, and it's
finding myself like that too. Like
we soft, man, and it's. But here's the thing though, us being soft is because we don't want to traumatize our kids like we were traumatized.
We really saving them.
We really saving them, bro. Like when my mother proudly beat me and my brother with a steering wheel lock. Okay? She whipped it out like a samurai warrior.
The club?
I'm telling you, bro, the club.
She beat you with the club?
She put me up, bro.
Man, is it a statute of limitations on
I
child
don't
abuse?
know, man.
'Cause, hey man, I'll go to court with you. Man, you got beat with the club, Joe.
Yeah,
God
be with the club,
damn,
but you know, fortunately, mom's hits don't always hurt once you get a certain age.
that's true. And then this might maybe 1 or 2 hits.
Exactly. So we start laughing afterwards.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people don't know. We so brain damaged back then. We so used to the trauma, we laughing. If we was more traumatized when she said, "I'm gonna tell your daddy," like that. That was more traumatizing. Pops just coming in.
That made you, yeah. He wasn't talking.
He wasn't talking, man.
None of that. Yes.
None of that.
So, and then, like I say, I find myself being the same way. I try to be a mix of what my dad was to us, and I try to be a little bit of that newer parent. Because I can remember some ass whoopings that I got from my pops. Well, I felt like they wasn't necessary.
It wasn't necessary. Like, come on, man.
And I would always tell myself certain ass whoopings. I was like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna whoop my kids, man. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna sit them down. But shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Then the crazy thing is, I find it very common with every millennial. We be around the house passing down empty threats. Okay, like, I'm gonna beat your ass in 1, 2. You ain't gonna do nothing. Sit down somewhere. I don't.
And what I hate is when they start to know that you bullshit.
They know you ain't gonna do nothing. They know
now
you gotta be drastic.
You gotta go crazy, bust a vein and shit. And they still gonna think you. They ain't gonna believe.
They not gonna believe, bro.
Okay, Dad.
Then they don't believe the stories about when you was a kid. Like, bro, I be like, man, you get away with murder, bro. Like, do you know you wouldn't slide in my crib?
My kids is so disrespectful, bro. My one son, this little joker, asked me, were there TVs in the olden days when I say, Trent.
What's the olden days?
Right.
What's the olden days? What is
the olden days, fam? Like, damn, that's how you gonna do me?
That's disrespectful, man.
I'm talking about, but I don't know. It's a mix though, and it's hard trying to parent. It's hard trying to parent because you want to make sure that they grow up a lot of the ways that we had to grow up, because it's vital,
yeah,
to a manhood. You know what I'm saying? Growing, especially having a son.
Right.
But like I say, you want to kind of sprinkle in where you can see that your parents didn't even have it together.
Exactly.
Like, okay, I'm gonna be different on that part, but that shit, that's bitten the ass. Like, what the hell? How can we fix this, if there's a way to fix it, or what do we?
I'm gonna say this, man. Maybe we've moved past the generation of hitting our kids. Maybe, and reaching them on a different level, because our kids are smart, and I look at my son. I'm like, you're a smart kid. You're not that dumb. Like, come on, man. Like, you're not that dumb. Like, and I think even taking something like the game, screen time and stuff like that. Like, my son ended up bringing a C home, and my house, B's are better, bro. Yeah, B's are better, and I'm wondering, man, what is it too hard? You need to, and that's the thing right there. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pinpoint this. When your kid brings a bad grade home, back then it was, all right, you finna get beat. And there was really no solution to you getting your grades up. Now, do we need to get a tutor? What are you intimidated by? Yeah. Okay, let's go over it step by step. Less yelling.
But when you trying to teach their ass that Johnny had 5 motherfucking apples and you took away 2.
That's when you tag team the wife in. The wife, hey, look, hey.
These kids they gotta learn.
But it's certain lesson plans. Me and my wife, we're on it with it. You know what I mean? She's good with the spelling, the reading. I come in with the math, whatever it is, or even if it's, I love for my son to learn how to publicly read.
Okay.
Stand there.
Read
you know
out
what I mean?
loud.
Got the book. Read out loud. I'm your audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep that's important even for a young man to learn how to speak publicly.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because you speak up for yourself.
Facts.
Got to, bro.
Facts. And I make sure I do that with my boys. They try to talk low and I bully them.
You can't understand.
I swear to God, I bully them when they get on that shit. No, pick your head up, speak louder. Like,
I'm
shit.
be a bully in the audience. I'm the heckler.
Straighten your ass up. Yeah, straighten your ass up. No, don't
I'm
see.
telling you.
People are gonna see you like that, and they're gonna treat you like that.
They're gonna treat you like that.
You walk in, you got your shoes untied, all silly, book bag hanging, coat hanging off your shoulders and shit.
I call it stage presence.
Yeah.
And really, even though I want you to be authentic and to yourself, but how would you conduct yourself on a stage? You feel what I'm saying? Because that will determine how people will treat you.
Facts.
You talking about a comedian slash poet. I've had hecklers. You feel what I'm saying? Until I got deep enough till I understand, okay, I need to do this.
Facts.
A lot of times you need to intimidate others before, and not even in a bad way. You just need to let people, your presence shows who you are, bro.
People will know. Exactly. So is that the reason you dress up?
Heck yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's the thing. When you even dress up these days, it's like I don't even think the kids really know what dressing up means.
Hell no. Bro. They don't know how to tie ties.
They don't know how to tie.
They don't know how to change flats.
I'm telling you. But it's like
they can work the computer though.
They can work. Oh man, the heck out of that game. Bro.
I needed some help the other day. I swear to God, my son bailed me out. I'm at that age. I'm like, God,
how you do this, man?
I swear to God, he had to fix some shit for me.
I mean, but here's the thing. Even if you dress up, even if you're not dressed up, you can have more class than somebody dressed up.
Facts.
And it's how you carry yourself, how you articulate yourself, how you speak. You know what I mean? And dude, I'm gonna say this, as being somebody in my profession, how you speak can get you looked over.
Oh yeah.
Or even not speaking. Some people feel like, well, I don't want to make waves. I'm here to make some waves.
We need somebody. Yeah, we want to see personality. We need attitude. Yeah,
but not even just that, sticking up for yourself.
Yeah,
getting paid what you're worth.
Not just going with the flow.
I tell my son all the time. I said, man, if I'm not a different person when I walk out this house, if I'm not a little bit more ruthless, you won't eat. If I'm not a little bit, and it's because I'm done playing the nice guy. We all know we've been the nice guy before and got overlooked. You know what I mean? You got overlooked, you got talked about, all this other stuff, and now it's just like, I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to accept it or not. If you don't, I don't really care. But it's me.
I'm giving you me.
Bro. You got
real me.
And I think I'm gonna say this, and it goes back to even for our foundation with Morgan Park. I do personally believe that one trait I see out of all of us is that we know how to speak up for ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We have a vocal. Everybody is vocal about something, even if it's a build up and somebody like, I'm taking it. Eventually, I'm gonna.
Eventually, yeah.
I know how to.
I've had enough. I know how to get you together,
man, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's a real good quality of mine. I know how to get them motherfucker together without even cussing, without getting loud.
Cussing loud, even
I'm
if you
talking
just
about
quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet, bro.
Yeah, I can cut. I can cut, Jack, and I feel like you need to be able to know how to do that professionally, even with the emails. How you know it's per our last conversation. You know, you got to be able to know how to professionally cut a motherfucker up when it's necessary.
ChatGPT is my professional guide these days. It's
my
professional emailer. Okay, I don't know how to respond to this person. Can you please tell me how to do it professionally? Because I'm about 2 seconds.
I'm saying the wrong thing, disqualifying myself.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
But a lot of everything that you was just saying though is really just built off, and it goes back to that foundation in the home, that family upbringing, and as an adult, you able to make sure that I'm keeping the same thing going in my house and all of that. How long you and your wife been together?
13 years. 14 altogether. Yeah.
You better get what's the right number?
It's 14. We've been together 14, married 13 years.
She gonna see this.
She gonna know. She know. You know what it is? I proposed to my wife 6 months after meeting.
Wow.
And we got married literally a year right after I proposed.
Get the phone.
I kid you not. We met in January. I purchased the ring. It's gonna freak you out. I purchased the ring beginning of April.
So you knew.
I knew.
So you know what though? Before you continue, I could believe that because my parents were together 3 months before they got married. But that was back in the 80s.
That was back in the 80s.
So that type of energy, that type of vibe
That's what
has
you was
been
gonna
long
get.
lost since. But you say it's still alive and well.
It is, bro. I'm gonna say this. I didn't know my wife, but our families knew each other.
Okay.
So that definitely helped. And
Okay.
I'm gonna say that because it was somebody that asked me a while ago, man, well, how do you meet a good man or how do you meet a good woman? A lot of times, family, friends, they introduce you to the right person. That's when y'all know the facade ain't really there. It's like, okay, I don't know you, but I kind of know your people.
I got an idea. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my uncle, he used to go over their house before I even knew my wife. He used to go over their house and eat dinner with her whole family on Sundays.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I got a little intel. You know what I mean? They family oriented, which is what I love, and she still is.
Father in the house.
So it's like, man, I fell in love with her foundation right away.
That's important.
Oh man,
that is important, bro.
They eat dinner as a family every Sunday. My family didn't even do that, but we
that
play
shit
football
is important.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? That type of tradition and that type of household is what I fell in love with, and I respected my wife for that. And it's like, okay, I know for a fact I can trust her with my kids. I knew for a fact I could trust my wife with her kids, and not to mention because she was working as a daycare assistant at the time too. So it was like, okay, all right, so she know what she doing. And I think that's the biggest fear of a lot of men.
She always been like motherly,
bro, motherly. And it's like, I think that's the a lot of men have that in their heads. Like, man, I don't want to have no kids, so I don't know if I can trust her. As much as women say, I don't know if I can trust him as a dad, we had the same stuff, bro. Like, man, I don't know if you could look at her and be like,
yeah, she nice, but I don't.
Nah. She might left that baby in the car.
And that's a big ass thing, though, bro. Because a person could check off a lot of other boxes. You know, you can get me right in the bedroom. You might go make the good money.
But you might be able to know how to cook.
Right, but you terrible with kids. The way you treat them, like, you know what I'm saying.
And that's okay because she may find a guy who may not want children. And one thing we were talking about earlier is trauma. Yeah. A lot of us growing up with so much trauma, some people growing up like, I don't even want no kids.
That's true.
Because they afraid that they may treat their kid how they, man, it's a
fact.
It's a trickle down effect, man. And I just tell anybody, if you think like that, therapy, bro. That's huge on therapy, bro.
You go?
Oh, heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. Just to talk to somebody who don't know you.
Yeah, right.
Who don't know you. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't got I just need to get this off my chest. Make sure I ain't crazy.
Right.
Make sure, because yes, me and my woman, we talk. My wife, she talks to me, but we also have therapists. Separate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Important. She talked to somebody, I talk to somebody, and I'm a huge advocate, especially for us in the Black community, because our community has a lot of deep-rooted trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Most of us don't know where it comes from, bro.
Facts.
Don't know where it comes from. A lot of times you ever catch yourself doing something, and as soon as somebody say, hey, why you do that? You be like,
I don't know.
I've been doing it for years.
Right.
My mama do it. My mama did it, so I do it. But what does it mean?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's with anything.
We just going through traditions just to go through it.
Just go through it, bro. I really don't believe that, especially, and I know it's a whole cliche to say, especially in this day and age, breaking generational cycles, but it's real. Because a lot of times, and I'm not talking about drinking, but my wife's, she'll be like, oh, I don't want to drink. I'm like, why? I don't ask her that anymore because I know why. It's her family background and all of that. So she's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, okay, I understand. Breaking a certain cycle. So if she drinks, it's on special occasions, something like that. It ain't nothing written you saying you got to drink every day anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's if you spot on and you see the cycle that your family's been on and it hasn't gotten them anywhere,
you need to change some things.
You can change some stuff, bro. I tell anybody, if you're able to see your family's cycle, you the one supposed to change it. If you're able to see it,
you can right.
You're the one that's supposed to.
Because you're getting revealed that for a reason.
All of them can't see it. What you talking about, man? We've been doing this. You don't think anything's wrong with it,
right? Or they overlook it.
They overlook it. And that's part of the reason why I even started doing social media, bro. Is because nobody in my family has ever done that. Nobody in my family has ever just took a leap of faith and just said, you know what? Let me just do something different. Other than the regular 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? My family frowned upon going to college.
Wow.
I'm saying, bro.
Frown.
Bro. We were heavily religious.
Okay.
Even when we was playing ball and stuff, we were heavily religious. So it was like they frowned upon you actually doing something and making something of yourself in the world, even if you got talent.
Yeah.
They just didn't think it was for them.
Now I do remember that. That. You guys were
Jehovah's
Witness.
Witness. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You still there?
No.
Okay.
I'm not practicing anymore.
Okay.
Life is all about experience and stuff. And once you've experienced something, it's okay to say, "Oh, I don't need that experience anymore," and it's okay.
Facts.
It's okay, and and as long as you're able to let go, you know what I'm saying. You still learn stuff from being in that experience.
Facts.
There's nothing wrong with being nothing wrong with being in that experience, but you know what I mean. You learn from it, you just move on.
Facts.
Yeah.
So my wife, when I met her, she was a witness.
Okay.
And so when we met, it was a crazy time. So we met at a time where I was coming out of Christianity.
Okay.
And she was a witness, but she was kind of like on the fence. She always was on the fence. That's why she chose being a witness, because I don't think she was practicing that for a long time. But so I mean, I can just remember like some of the things that she would tell me about, or like just some of the ways of the practice. And it, like all religions, it can kind of get like you said, you can get enough of an experience, you can get your own understandings and tell yourself like, okay, you know what? Maybe I don't need this.
Maybe I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not telling you what to do, but I just know. Yeah, I don't have to.
I don't infringe on anybody's life.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Facts. It's not.
You know
It's
what I mean?
not my
It may be
thing.
for you at the time, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with doing that. I just don't want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
It's
bro.
not my thing. When I felt like a lot of the things that I practice in religion, like you said, was that tradition shit.
Tradition.
I didn't get a chance to pick. My
You were
parents
born
took
into
me.
it.
My parents took me to church. I remember my daddy made me join a church. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like when you join church, I swear to God, when you join church, you know they talk to you and they ask, well, what made you come down and what made you want to give your life to Christ and all that. Man, they asked me that shit. My answer was my daddy made me.
My daddy.
I swear to God, that's how little I was.
I get it.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
get it. Yeah, man.
I didn't know I was saying like, you know. And I remember the congregation kind of laughed a little bit, but if I had a choice, I tell people now, if I had a choice, like if you'd have sat and put all the religions in front of me and was like, oh look, this is information on here, this is this religion, there's information on this, and let me pick, I probably would have picked Islam. Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I see that.
Only because I like the order and the structure. You know what I'm saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Being a Jehovah's Witness, it was straight structure.
Right.
And my wife and I, we both grew up as it definitely did shield us from some stuff.
Facts.
Bro, teen pregnancy, disease, it shielded us, but at the same time, shielding also can work terribly for your children as well.
Yes.
If you shield them too much.
You can cause that rebellion.
No, shield them too much from conflict. Shield them too much from not knowing how to solve issues. What they call it? Dang, I forgot the name of it. It's just managing conflict in general. And that's why somebody said, my wife, when we first got married, she was like, when we have children, make sure they don't see us argue. I said, okay, let's just find a medium. Because I personally believe that your sons especially should see you as a man, have a healthy argument with your wife, and also show how we got back together.
Yeah.
Because you know that we resolved an issue like adults.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? I didn't put my hands on it. I didn't walk away from the conversation. Facts. We maybe a little shouting, but at the same time, we got it back down.
Facts.
And they saw us later on watching TV with our feet curled up under the same blanket.
I swear to God, that's healthy.
That's healthy.
We do that. And that's a credit to me and my wife. We get into it. We don't name call. We don't take ourselves to a place that we can't come back from.
Yep. And
we don't.
And if one of us, here's the thing. I'm glad you said name call. Me and my wife got this thing. She may say something, and I'll be like, name call her. Or she'll say it, name call. Oh, you may be leading something, and it's like, okay, all right. I can't lose respect for you.
Yeah.
At this moment, like you said, coming back from something, we gotta come.
Yeah.
We gotta come back, bro. And that's the thing. A lot of people, you get into arguing with somebody, and most people just see red. Hey, nah, nah, man.
Right. Or some people don't have no filter to where they gonna unleash some shit that they've been waiting to say.
Waiting.
I'm talking about some shit where, you could have told me this a gentler, more gentle way.
And even an immediate an apology.
Yeah. No.
It ain't gonna fix it. It
Hell
ain't gonna fix it. I gotta let it sting. It's gonna sting.
Because an immediate apology ain't real.
It ain't, bro. But here's the thing. Even if it is real, because sometimes, like you said, in the heat of the moment, it could just slip out. And even if it is real, because you're like, dang, I knew I should have said that. That was her trigger. That was her trigger. And you've been with your woman for a long time.
They trigger.
You know each other's triggers.
And they know
That's
yours.
an unfair fight.
They definitely know yours.
And hey, women, y'all can stand on this. Y'all get mad at me. They will push them buttons.
They definitely know
They
yours.
will push them buttons. And
Yeah.
it's like you be like, did she just push my button? Well, bet. Here we go. Then.
For real.
It's like,
to hell we go.
Here we go.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Like, bro, I'm telling you, man. And it's but being married, man, it's when you talking about when we talk about Morgan Park being a foundation, when you have the right foundation for your relationship, you feel what I'm saying? You know where your wife came from, you know where you came from. Okay, how can we make this work?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have healthy children mentally.
Facts. How so I tell people that it takes 5 years to really get to know somebody. And you said y'all got married in 6 months. Do you feel like you knew everything about it, or you feel like you knew enough to start?
I proposed to her in 6 months, got married a year after that. I'm gonna be honest with you. In that year of planning our wedding, she gave me my ring back twice.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's when we finally figure out who he is, who she is.
Yeah, and we weren't living together at that time. We didn't move in until we got married.
Okay.
So even still, just planning a wedding is stressful.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So planning that wedding, I think, was our first test with each other. Even though our parents was pretty much helping us pay for the whole thing, it was still stressful. And it was just like sometimes, you know what? I ain't got to deal with this.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So, but even then, it was like, nah, I love her. And it was not about the money or anything being spent. It was like, nah, I love her. She loved me. Let's just work it out.
So, okay, so the not living together when y'all were engaged, was that the religion making the rules for you then?
That was. But it also helped us save some money too. I'm gonna be honest with you. It helped us save some money because a lot of times you'll just go ahead and move in together instead of, hey, we both living with our parents. We ain't really paying no rent right now. We just gotta save some money. A lot of times it could, because we had some friends like that. They just moved in, then they got married.
How did her father look at you?
Here's the thing. My wife had her father wasn't in the house. It was her grandfather.
Okay.
I didn't meet him.
Okay.
My uncle met him and he relayed everything to him. So she at least still had a male in the home.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Her actual father's a deadbeat.
Okay.
But she knew what type of man she didn't want.
Right.
Which was great. I was like, okay, so you know the type of man you know. And of course, I wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? I wasn't perfect. I had some unhealthy views of marriage. Being brought up in a household that was a little toxic. You feel what I'm saying? And my parents got married. My mother was 18.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was 23. I had a few years on, but my mother was 18. My father was, I think, 19 going on 20. So it was like that there, growing up, bro, they had some spats.
Facts.
Unhealthy too. So
Facts.
I saw what I didn't want my marriage to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that definitely is still in the back of my mind today of how I even resolve my issues with my wife. I don't want my marriage to be a certain way that I grew up around, because it wasn't just my parents, it was aunts, uncles. Just saw unhealthy, bro. Even though we were witnesses, still saw unhealthy views of marriage.
Wow. Okay. So, what were some of the things that you saw, or did you have like a list of like a sheet of like?
I'll give you one on that list, and this is actually very, very key. I thought it was normal for you and your spouse to cheat on each other.
You thought it was normal?
I thought it was normal.
What the?
Exactly. You see how that sound coming out? And
Wow.
I didn't. Here's the thing. That was therapy. Therapy took it took a minute to actually settle in of what, like when you say it out loud. This is why I'm totally huge on therapy. When you say it out loud,
It sounds crazy.
it sounds crazy but when you not just cheating, any facet of our lives that we pretty much been subconsciously downloading as we got older, say it out loud. Even if it's not a therapist, just say it out loud and tell me how it sounds.
Right. That's how you
Just
can
need
you
to
can
hear
get
it.
yourself together real
because,
quick.
bro, because we make, here's the thing, when you get married, not even just marriage, anything in our life, we make excuses for ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they did it. It's okay.
Oh, that's just how I am.
Oh, that's just how I am.
Yeah.
Which is the same excuses that generations before us made, which is the reason why we ain't going nowhere. Stop making excuses. No. Is it wrong? Yeah, that's wrong. It is wrong to cheat on my wife. It is wrong. And it is wrong to cheat on my wife. It is very wrong to cheat
Say it
on
out
my
loud
wife.
till you believe
Say
it.
it out loud till you know, not even just believe it, till you know that's right. You know that that's stupid. Of course I'm human. Every man is. But for you to sit and just blatantly just do it, just cause.
Right.
Just cause.
Because you can.
You ain't thinking about this woman, how much she down for you.
None
She
of that.
holding down the house. She got the kids. You may be out here making some money, but bro, you know, come on, man. Come on, man.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So you say stuff out loud, bro. It's like, yeah, that don't make no sense. How much stuff haven't we said out loud to ourselves?
Facts.
Because we're ashamed of saying it out loud.
Kanye West said, one good girl is worth 1,000 chickens. Hey, I believe it though, man.
I don't care how
I
bad
really
them
believe
chickens
it.
is.
You give me one good one, Joe.
Give me one good one, bro. Why you need to test everybody?
Facts.
Why?
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that there, going to therapy early years in marriage. I mean, when me and my wife were married, was helpful because I really, I'm like, it's not normal to cheat on my wife.
Right. So okay. So when you thought it was normal, were you married then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was earlier years though. But that it wasn't like. Here's the thing, and even with the cheating, because you still make allowances. You like, okay, well, I'm not gonna just cheat on my wife with random people. I'm not gonna always cheat on my wife. And that was something in my head that I don't know. And it was just, I don't know how I was making excuses for myself. Even just flirting or whatever it is. It's not just actually getting busy with somebody. Having any type of conversation out with the opposite sex is like,
that you know you wouldn't have.
you know you wouldn't have. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when it's like, okay, yeah, this is crazy.
But see, I don't know. So look, I'll say this. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
But it's a small part in me that makes it feel like it's not a partnership more than it is parenting. Because so what works for me, what helps keep me civil and in place and all of that is my wife removes the rules. Like so,
Explain that.
yeah,
Okay.
so she's not looking in the phone. She ain't checking up behind you every move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know a lot of the reasons why men start playing, or people period, is that thrill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason you go against your parents, the reason you go against what they forbid is the thrill. Not necessarily the fact that you telling me I can't do it. It's because it's forbidden. It's not the act itself. It's the fact that it's forbidden. Like,
forbidden. It's the makes it like, man, I want to.
you want exactly. So my wife, I promise, she's the opposite. Like she, you know what I'm saying?
She's basically like, I'm not gonna tell you.
Right. But because of all of that though, ain't no chase, ain't no thrill, ain't no. Then so now everything that you're doing, like you just said, say it out loud. I'm saying everything out loud.
Say it out loud. Even if you by yourself, say it out loud. See if it sounds
Like,
crazy.
that shit sounds stupid.
Sounds stupid as hell.
Man, take your ass.
I'm telling you, bro, because here's the thing, and I want to clarify, because cheating is not always just getting busy with somebody.
Right.
I grew up in the era, your uncle go out to the little club or something, just conversing with some, just conversing. And as a man, I'm gonna say this, as a man, if you know you have no intentions of messing with this woman a long way, I ain't even messing with you. I got a woman at home for that. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of back then, our uncles and fathers or whatever looking at it like that, it's like, man, is he really from the night? Like you messing with shorty on the low? And it became normal. Oh, my uncle got a little You know, my papa got a love,
Right.
or they got a love, my grandfather got a love. And it's like, it comes, I think as men, we got to talk about how normalized it is, bro. Even if it's just an older man on the block and, you know, he got a love, something on the side. Internally, you can think, oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
To have a little side piece.
Right.
Nah, he stuff get expensive too.
Facts. And that's another reason, man. Look, if every time I call a motherfucker and I want to do all something, that shit gonna cost me.
Gonna cost me, bro.
Man, look.
And I gotta take food. I gotta take money out of
Right.
the crib, please.
I gotta lie. I gotta spend money. I gotta spend time. I gotta do too many things.
And here's the thing. That's what made me really think about it. When me and my wife's first early years of marriage, it's like, so I'm paying for the crib. You know, I'm paying for me and my wife. And then if I have a side chick, they require more money. Nah,
Right.
that was the first thing I started to, because I'm about my money. No. So that's the first thing. It's like, why am I paying for two? It's like, I never understood dudes who had two families.
Right.
Way across town. I was like, man, that's expensive, ain't it? It's expensive,
Man.
ain't it? Shoot.
I mean, so you got some people that can give you some insight from an experience that we don't know nothing about. So I don't judge.
Nah, I don't judge.
I try to understand.
I just look at the pockets.
Right. But yeah, some stuff you just can't help but to see. Like, hold
Brother,
on now,
that's
you
a lot
going
of
a little
money.
too you a little too spread out. Man, I got some clients, man. You know, they share stories with me about all the things that they got going on, you know what I'm saying? At home and abroad. And I be counting in my head, like, yikes.
And that's barbershop talk.
Yeah, like,
imagine as a kid walking in the barbershop hearing it too. So you at home, you see
think it's
it.
normal.
Then you go to the barbershop, you hear all these black men in the barbershop talking about it, and you like, so I guess it's normal. All right, let me go ahead. You know, and it's crazy how we internalize ourselves, bro. But going to therapy, not even just therapy, bro, spending time with your woman.
Yeah.
And really becoming one with her. Then you be like, I don't want to hurt you.
I swear.
It be times, and I'm gonna say this. I know you're gonna agree. It be times, and all fellas, I want y'all to hear this. It be times where your woman is so hurt, you never want to see that hurt again.
Well, honestly, I see. I don't know how bad you were.
No. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. Not like I'm gonna say this. When your woman looks at you as if you're sweeping the rug up under her.
Right. Okay.
From up under her. It's like, man,
Okay.
she like, are you leaving me for them? Or what is, I'm like, it's just conversation.
Oh, hell
you feel what I'm
no.
saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to see that type of, I ain't had no kid on my wife or was having a whole bunch of other women that wasn't like that. It just, she may found somebody, you said going through the phone, she found something, she was like, and I was like, I don't never want to see a look on my wife's face again, bro.
You know what? I will agree. And man, bro.
It
was this time, bro. It was this time. And man, I think it took me a long time to come from up under this. I wasn't even physical.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a graduation party for a good friend, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I
shouldn't have been there. But man, it was so crazy. So I'm in that motherfucker. I'm taking pictures. We taking couple style poses. Yeah, I'm in here incriminating myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about
That's
all
pretty
to be
serious.
damned. I'm taking pictures. I'm behind her. You know, she in the front, I'm behind her. Yeah, like we had magic photos.
Yeah.
This is what's so crazy. The photographer that was there was a friend of a friend of my wife's. The story beat me home. Oh shit.
He like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah. Put it around her.
I'm talking about on the picture, I'm showing all my teeth.
Oh man, bro, yeah.
I'm showing all my teeth.
Yeah.
And this was just off some, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we wasn't physical, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, whatever we had was before I even met my
Before
wife.
y'all, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
But man,
but you know, I'm gonna say this.
It took me a while to come from under that.
I don't know if y'all were in argument or something, but it came to mind as you were talking when we just said showing our kids healthy arguments and actually showing not losing respect for your partner in arguments.
Right.
Even if you argue or how y'all, and you know, you had those times, bro. I actually got a short film coming out.
Okay.
Where I have it's my fake wife, but we filmed in my home where we were arguing. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
I saw that. You finna have a baby on the side.
Yeah. So in that, every couple has gone through arguments where it's like, we ain't going to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Damn it. We ain't going to sleep until we do this. And it's like, and in that moment, even if you leave your spouse, like you say, you go to a party, don't lose respect for your spouse in that moment.
Right.
And as somebody who do a lot of shows, do a lot of appearances, I act and all this other stuff, even if me and my wife are not on the perfect terms, I cannot lose respect for my wife at that moment and disrespect her in any way.
Right.
Like, bro, that's huge for me right there.
Charleston White said what made him stop messing around on his old lady was the fact that he saw that pain. Yeah, but you said you had to believe that it wasn't normal. So was both of y'all just having fun, or you was the one creating all the chaos?
Both.
Okay,
but it wasn't.
How did you handle that? Did you know? Like when she getting dressed?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Okay.
I did not know.
Spraying perfume.
But it was more of those things because we were young. We didn't have no kids.
Right.
We were 23. She would go out with her friends. I go out with my friends or whatever.
And
it was just unspoken.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when I found out about it, and I'm gonna say that I don't care. When I found out about it, me personally, I'm not a hypocrite, and I try my best not to be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Because I can't catch you doing some shit that I myself
am doing, and then I want to bring the rule book out.
Come on, man. I've seen so many niggas.
Niggas is like that, bro.
What you mean? Like, bro, you could be. I done seen niggas actually smashing. They woman talking to a nigga. She loyal.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nigga be hyperventilating. Yeah, bro.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Women are.
And I'm gonna say this. Most men don't agree. Women know. Most women, they be knowing.
They say intuition.
Men can say it's BS all they want. That's true in some cases, but some women be knowing, bro.
They say intuition is real, but I saw a reel on tonight's conversation with Ace Metaphor and all of that.
Oh yeah.
A nigga got his ass up there. He said, if women's intuition is so real, how come you can't feel when your man is unhappy?
Because they've never been taught.
But it's intuition. It's intuition.
Hold up. I'm gonna say this. They've never been taught the signs to look for when a man is unhappy. The reason why is because us men suppress our feelings so much. We say we okay. Hey man, how you doing? I'm good.
Knowing it's a fire.
Is we good? No. When your spouse asks you, are you okay? That's your time to shine.
Yeah.
Let it be known. And here's the thing. I think us as men, we don't want to hurt our women.
Right.
We don't, bro, to the point where it hurts us not to hurt her.
Right.
And then she may not even know she's doing something wrong.
Facts.
Because we ain't say nothing.
Facts.
We didn't say nothing. So maybe if we just say, you know what, I don't like this. It may be an argument because she ain't want to be corrected. But at the same time, you got that off. And eventually, she gonna start thinking about it. I tell anybody, bro, you got an issue to the point where it's brewing, don't hold that in, bro.
Don't hold it.
Bro, as men, we talk to.
But trial and error, though. Too many times. We tried to have this conversation too many times. This ain't the first time. This ain't even the second or the third.
But we're gonna be married for a lifetime.
So we gotta figure it out. One of these days.
How many times you gotta say no to your kids? And I'm not saying I'm not diminishing, your woman or you to a kid or your relationship as children. I'm just simply saying we human.
No, I get
We're
that.
gonna be here for a lifetime. Babe, can you move your phone? Babe, can you move your phone? Babe, can you move your phone? Come on, man. It's of course we get tired of repeating yourself, but I'm with you for a lifetime.
Facts.
That's what I committed to.
What she do that get on your nerves?
My wife, man. Now I'm gonna say this: my wife don't do too much to irritate me. It's just we know when we I work nights, and when I'm not like traveling or on the road or acting or something, we in the house.
Okay.
We know when we've been around each other too long. She like, can you leave or I'm leave? Enough said. Let me grab my. Enough said.
I believe in it, but you know what though? We go through that too. But you know what's so crazy? The love that's there, the love that we have for our wives, when we be needing that space, but the space ain't long.
The space.
Bro. 2 hours. Shit, it don't even be 2 hours.
Oh man, bro, like you need just.
I'm gonna run the Family Dollar real quick.
Right, I'm gonna go on do something. I don't know what I'm gonna talk to somebody at Lowe's.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Man, bro, like, but you need that space, and it's okay. I think a lot of people need to understand. I want to. If there's new couples, it's okay,
right,
to separate. As long as y'all know y'all ain't doing no crazy stuff on the night, man, it's okay to separate from each other. Give each other some space to breathe, bro. Because you're gonna be like, we've been around each other all day, baby. For the past week, I want to say, bro, man. Oh man.
And then like you say, sometimes you want that, sometimes you don't. It's just a mixed feeling where you just got to pay attention to your body, yourself, or
yeah, you
pay attention to the mood, read the room, nigga. When it's time to move around, just shit, move around.
But then too, also when you talk about even her help with the kids, we just had a little one. You know, my son is 8 years old. He's in 3rd, and it's like she may need a break. Because she takes on the bulk of that. She made a break. Go on, get your hair done, get your nails done. Go, just leave.
Right. So he's not even a month, is
he? He's actually, he's 2.5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, he was born August 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, August 7th. Yeah. So 2.5 months, man. That's been an adjustment. We love it, but it's been an adjustment because we waited 8 years to have another one.
Yikes.
And we both 35. So it's like
starting all over.
Man. But I love my wife for the fact she sacrificed her body just to try to give me a baby girl. And I told her, I said, well, if it ain't a baby girl after this, then we ain't trying no more. So we good. We good.
2 D tackles.
That's it, man. That's it right there. Right there, man. We done. They're like, you don't want no more. Nah.
Man, look, they say them girls are different, bro. You had better been ready to change your life.
I was ready for them problems.
You had better been ready to change your life.
I was ready for them problems.
I
was ready for them problems.
Not to say that you don't love any woman in your life already, but your daughter will be the first one that you have to.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. My nieces, I love my nieces like my daughters.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, I know now, especially mature now, it's like, I know, and my nieces are older than my son. So it's like, they were our babies before my son.
Okay.
Me and my wife, we've been married for that long. So it's like, even in that, it's like, okay, I don't want them to be with some bad dude or don't know what characteristics to look for in a good guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my nieces watch my TikToks and all the other stuff too. Okay. So it's like, even just them, they know their Uncle Aaron, he's not a bad guy. Then they see me on TV or on camera, they're like, okay, he's not a bad guy. You know what type of dude to get. Right. You know what I mean? Somebody who's gonna prioritize the family, right. Somebody who's not gonna be running around on you, somebody who's gonna make sure he's providing. Right. And that the provider is a huge, but at the same time, choosing the correct man and knowing his patterns, man, that's huge, man.
Facts.
That's huge.
Facts. And then, like you say, that's the main ingredient, to be honest. Like
I'm telling you.
If you don't got that, would you say so you said you got married at 23.
23. 22, yep.
So really that was really like your first real deep relationship, would you say? Or had you been in relationships before then?
Of course, we've been in relationships before then, but at the same time, this was more of she was different than all the rest.
So you would damn near feel like marriage saved you in a way.
Oh hell yeah, bro. My wife escalated me, bro. My wife elevated me, bro. I would tell any man, bro, your woman gonna elevate you. Yeah. It's either she gonna do two things. She gonna elevate you, or she gonna bring you down. Because it's one or the other. It's one. That's tough.
And they got the power to do.
They got the power to do it, bro.
Yeah.
A woman, a man can ruin a woman's reputation. Yeah, but a woman can bring them.
For real.
Boy, bring you down to your knees, boy.
Facts.
So choosing the right one that's on the same page with you.
Facts.
That's priceless, bro.
Facts.
That's priceless.
So, okay, and then you said, at what point in the marriage did you feel like, okay, now we're past that introduction phase, we really know each other, everything is smooth now, no more messing around, no more like we finna get this shit together, like we working.
That was a little bit before both of us had our son. When my wife sat me down and said, we got the
year 2, 3.
That was, I want to say 3.
Okay.
My mother passed when we were married for 3 years.
Okay.
2026. Yeah, 2026. Because we married in 2023. My mother died in 2026. My wife got pregnant in 2026 too. My mother
at the age of 20.
Age of 26. I'm saying 2020. I'm saying it all synced together. My bad.
You all over the place.
Yeah, my mother died in 2026. When we were 26, she got pregnant. My mother didn't even get a chance to meet the baby.
Oh man.
That was the age where it's like after the honeymoon stage, bro. Where it's like, we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta, because ain't no more playing. We here, like I said, we here for a lifetime.
Right.
Here for a lifetime. I don't even think enough people even think about marriage like that, bro.
Hell no.
We here forever.
They don't take it serious.
What we in a rush for?
They don't take it serious. And I feel like you say, when you find that right person, y'all got a plan, y'all got a. But you know what though? It gotta be more than love.
It do.
It gotta be more than love.
It does. That's a word to the men out there. It gotta be more than love.
I was telling one of my coach homies, he 19, and he ironed out his whole life. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna get married, and I was letting him. I was letting him know
that easy. Huh?
You might not even be knowing her in a couple years, brother. But since you drifting down this lane, let me let you know that you're gonna need a little bit more than love.
You're gonna be a little bit more than love.
Because y'all gonna fall out that thing. You know what I'm saying? A couple times. Every season. Like, man, it be days now where my wife, she tallies the days where we are cool. Versus the days.
I get it.
And then so even to break it down, the uncool days ain't wars.
Nah.
It's those, oh my God, like it's pandemic done changed our whole damn lives. You know what I'm saying? I work from home now, all kind of shit.
Dude,
like I'm at home 92% of the time, bro. I need to come on now, shit.
Bro, it's and I think I'm glad you mentioned the pandemic, because the pandemic is what changed. My wife been working from home ever since, and that's what I mean by we need to realize we've been together. We've been in the house a little bit too long together.
A little bit too long. Somebody got to do something.
We go to Myers real quick. Go hang out by the grills.
Something.
But knowing yourself, I always tell young men, bro, before you decide you want to take care of a woman, you need to learn how to take care of yourself.
Facts.
But you need to know yourself in order to take care of yourself. It's like you got to in order to take care of your woman, you got to know your woman. Facts. You may bring her flowers every day. She may hate flowers. I didn't know it was possible for women to hate flowers.
Some women do. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to know your woman.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You got to know yourself. And a lot of times people get the relationship and then they want to get to know themselves. Oh man, look, I'm not telling you can't get to know yourself. I'm just telling you it's gonna be a little bit more challenging now because you involve somebody else, and when you involve somebody else, you're pretty much committing to put their issues ahead of your own. As a man, I gotta put her issues ahead of my own. I do. That's just me.
That's what the damn rule book says.
That's it.
And
but. As young men, how many of us are taught that now?
Oh man.
Of course, we were taught as young boys how to treat women, pull her chair out, open the door, make sure she's okay.
Right.
Some women weren't taught how to treat their men.
A lot of them. And that's a goal of mine as a father. I want to make sure my plans for I got 2 daughters. My plans for them is I'm gonna break this shit down so good to y'all, to where y'all understand men's angles, every angle, Every angle, even so. What I'm gonna break it down to where you understand. Even the men that aren't malicious, they still want something.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Even the good men.
Even the good men.
I need to show you exactly what to look for.
Think they doing this out of the kindness of their heart, baby.
Hell the fuck no. Man, that's my goal.
But even on the flip side of that, we're taught how to treat women. Most men weren't taught how to be treated by women.
Because I know I wasn't.
Well, I wasn't either. And that's a goal of me and my wife. When you said what you're going to be doing with your daughters, my wife, my job is to tell my son how to treat a woman. My wife's goal for both of our sons, how you should be treated from a woman.
Yes.
What to expect, what should you not tolerate. Because I've seen some men stay in some relationships a little bit too long for my liking.
Facts.
But at the same time, you got to learn how to be treated. And as a young man, if you're by yourself, learn what type of woman you want and how you want your woman to speak to you. When it's wartime and when it's peacetime. When it's wartime, she know you got to go out there and make that money. Bang, boom, 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 boom. You got this. You did it. You know what I mean? Speak that life. Even if it's peacetime, we can rest.
Right.
And sometimes some women don't want to see you rest. Hey, look, my woman won't be the.
Fact.
She likes seeing me sleep. You know what I mean? Some women don't like seeing you sleep, bro. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Man.
I've seen it.
Got to get your ass up.
I'm telling you, but at the same time, some of those women are right for some men. Because some of us dudes, I will admit, us as men, we will get comfortable, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro, we'll get comfortable. We thinking, man, I got my job. I'm good with this. I don't need nothing else. Then your woman come along. No, we need something else.
Facts. Or your woman, she'll start to advance herself. And then you able to see the contrast. Like, yeah, she in school, she doing this, she doing this, she doing this.
And not on no hating stuff. You gotta analyze that as a man, not on no hating stuff. Not on no, I'm jealous that she making more money than me.
Niggas get jealous.
I'm not jealous of that. Because guess what?
I'm motivated.
Wait, we set it up. Both our checks come to the table. We finna bust them down. Boom, 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 like this. She may keep a little bit more than us.
Right.
But at the same time, I know that my woman, she knows, hey, if a bill got to get paid, okay, who got it? You got, all right, bet I got it. You feel what I'm saying? Once again, what you want to tolerate in a relationship, because it's not always about finance. You want a woman that's going to check on your mental?
Facts.
Your mental, that's huge for men.
Facts.
We got a men's mental health month out of it. Your woman gonna check on your mental. Your woman know you need a break. Hey, you've been working a little bit. You've been working 7 days a week. You good? I think I'm good. Oh, you need a day off.
You need, right. And all of that can come from that good woman. But see, niggas just want their dicks up.
You want the baddie.
Facts. You want the one that ain't no good for you at all.
And come on.
Cause see, we all know the good women don't even. No.
Good women don't even come outside.
They don't even come outside.
Half the time they don't be outside, bro. They don't
None
be
of that.
outside. But that's why I encourage anybody, man. You looking for a good spouse, men and women. Talk to your family.
Yeah.
Talk to your family. See, go to family events or friends of friends events or whatever like that. It ain't always I gotta go to this bar that I don't know nobody at, or I ain't never been to in my life, this mixer, nothing like that. Or I gotta hop on this app. Get back to meeting people in person.
Oh my
word of mouth. Hey, I know this good girl, man. She good for you, bro. Hey, she gonna be at this little thing. I'm hosting this little barbecue. Come on through.
Yeah.
Okay, is that her right there? Man, she is not. You know what I mean? Get us back to that, bro.
Yeah.
Instead of and then too, even when you meet her in that setting, a lot of times it's better to have a good conversation with her.
Fact.
And then you can even tell yourself at that moment, I don't think that's the move. You know what I mean?
And it was something else while we on what we need to get back to. It was something else that I saw in a reel that you created. I like that you're this type of friend. You say you don't even tolerate men that do their women wrong.
Oh no, bro.
You don't got them kind of friend. Like,
nah,
I'm not helping you lie. I'm none of that shit.
Bro, because once again, back to that, it being normalized. I've been to the barbershop as a kid, hearing these men talking about their side chicks. I ain't talking about none of that.
Yeah.
If you got a side chick, don't tell me none.
Right.
If that's you, that's you. I don't have anything against you, but at the same time, I also know my weakness. And I know that if I'm around men who normalize it as much, I know it's gonna be easy for me to fall back into normalizing it and thinking it's okay. Let me go fraternize and get you to Come on, man. It's just that easy.
Facts.
It's just that easy. And this is like, I can't hang around that for my sanity.
So do you challenge them, or you just I just
I don't
fall back.
I don't challenge them
unless you don't say, "Hey man, bro, that's wrong, bro." You don't.
Unless we operating on a business tip, I gotta ghost you.
Okay.
I have to, because when I've had some friends say, "Man, what happened, bro?" It's you normalize such and such a little bit too much for me, because it's messing with my mental, and messing with my mental is getting me in the way of my purpose, bro.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? It's going, man. Once I'm hanging with my homie, man, shorty look good, bro. I'm finna go holler at him. But then I'm thinking, man, I could. Nah. And peer pressure is real, bro. No matter what age, peer pressure is real. Not saying I'm not a man, I can't think for myself, but at the same time, you are who you hang around.
Facts.
You are who you hang around.
Facts.
You mess around. If you hang around millionaires, you might just be one.
Give it enough time.
They gonna say, "Hey, yo, Trent, man, I know this thing I want to put you in contact with."
Yeah.
Trent, a millionaire.
Yeah.
Easy. And that's the same thing, bro. You hanging around people who really don't prioritize their relationship, their marriages, or whatever it is. It's like, what do you think you're gonna gravitate to?
Facts. I tell people, whatever 9 you're around, you'll be the 10th.
That you the 10th. Hey man, look, I'd rather be the 10th millionaire.
Facts.
I'd rather be the 10th millionaire. And I'm not even just talking about on the money stuff. I'd rather be I would like to be the 10th faithful millionaire.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Because most of the time, 9 times
it sound a little oxymoronic.
It does. Crazy thing is, I heard this thing on the internet. You said they said women say they want this high value man, but most high value men cheat on their wives. I have not found that to be the truth.
No, hell no.
I have not found that to be the truth. You know why? Because they ain't got enough time on their hands.
That's what I hate. That's what I hate about reels and memes and pages that go viral. Y'all make this particular mindset go viral.
The mindset, bro.
And it's like, bro, y'all up here just getting drunk off some stupidity.
Here's the thing. Whatever happened to, because you mentioned tonight's conversation, there's no shot at them, they get their money, whatever happened to actually listening to people with successful relationships?
Facts.
Why are we still talking to people who haven't had a girlfriend, boyfriend for longer than 2 years?
Facts.
That's my only beef.
Facts.
With platforms like that, is that are we talking to people who've been married for over 10, 15 years? That you can actually tell me what to expect.
Exactly.
When I go down this road.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? What am I gonna have to clear out my bad habits, or do I have to do that later, or whatever it is? No, like, man, you talking to people that ain't stuck it out with nobody, bro. I'm talking about stick it out.
Sticking it out.
And I ain't signing up for no struggle love. You may see it as struggle. I see it as building.
Exactly.
I see it as building. Hey, this roof a little weak. Okay, let's put a beam under it. What we gotta do? Because I don't want to lose my foundation.
Exactly.
Me and my wife, what we've built. I ain't crazy, bro. I'm not trying to lose nothing. It's too expensive to cheat, first of all. It's too expensive to lose your family.
It is. Man, look, I know when my bread is buttered.
I'm telling you.
For real.
I like when my wife go butter my bread, okay? That's what I'm going home to right now, man.
For real. I'll sit up, man. Look, I'll be watching so many shows that I'm not interested in. I eat a lot of food that I don't be wanting. I go a lot of places.
The dinner menu like
I'm
it
talking
ain't
about,
nothing.
man. Oh my God, people think I'm vegan. People think but you know what? My wife making sure I'm gonna be 70, 80 years old, 90 years old.
I'm telling you, and it's making the load lighter on both ends.
That's it. Helping you carry it away.
Bro. And I think as men, we're all taught, make her load lighter. You don't know what she's supposed to do to make your load a little lighter as
Exactly.
well. What to look for.
Exactly.
And then if she is making your load lighter, are you making hers lighter?
Exactly. She can't be the one having to deal with your responsibilities as a man. She can't share male responsibilities and then have 100% of the responsibility of making sure you good. Like, nigga, that's an overload. That's an overload.
When you get to the point of looking to your woman for the answers.
Yeah.
No. Y'all can find them together. That's cool. But if you're looking for your woman to tell you exactly what to do and how to do certain things, no, bro.
She ain't gonna, that confidence and that she had in you was gone.
It's gone, but because now, no, not even that. Now she feel like she got to do everything for you.
Facts. Now
Why
she got a son.
Have to do everything for you. Now, there's some certain things my wife knows she got to do, like sign some papers. My handwriting ain't that good, okay? I'm not, hey, baby, look, hey, here. Sign that. But if she feel like she got to do everything for you and to the point where what are you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? What are you doing? And it's like, you know, but as men, we're supposed to come equipped, but most of them want us to be finished when they get us. But a lot of times, building is how you get that man taking care of you for a lifetime.
Fact.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been poor as heck with my wife, and I plan on being rich with her.
Oh yeah.
And if it don't work out, if she say I just want to leave, I have no problem with giving my wife half.
I swear to God, bro, you must got some wiretaps,
bro,
in my house.
Yeah, bro.
Because I've had these conversations with my wife before. She ain't leave when I was broke. I swear to God, and that's with everything going on. Man, look. Let's say this take off the way I envision it, or let's say I cut a celebrity client. All you need is one. Change your life.
All you need is one.
Some shit don't go right, man. Look, I will feel like it only makes sense that you get a little.
I'm gonna put it to you like this because we seen it. How many people had something to say when Jeff Bezos and his wife got divorced? That man worked $2 billion. He got to give up half. Sure. She was. You know, they were together before he started Amazon.
Exactly.
You know, I bet you she was probably out there helping deliver some packages.
So I followed that story. He had $100-something billion. He gave her $60-something odd billion.
And went to go make more too.
The nigga made his shit back in 2 months of the pandemic.
Exactly.
So he ain't worried about that.
And that there, what you just said. He gave us 60-something of 100 billion. I know I'm going to make it back.
Yeah.
She been at the crib.
Yeah.
Money been made.
Yeah.
She ain't finna get out here and go moving.
Exactly.
And the last thing I want is to see my ex-wife hurt.
Facts.
When I know you helped me build.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't even want you to be on no motherfucking documentaries. I don't want you to be sitting with Gayle King.
None of that.
None of these motherfuckers up here talking about something I did you wrong or I didn't give you your just due.
None of that.
For real.
None of that. And granted, it's like it takes a level of maturity to think like that.
Oh yeah.
A level of maturity. I'm not just talking out my ass. I'm dead. I could have $1 million right now. My wife say, I think it's over. We did everything we could do to work it out. Take 500.
I was just gonna say I will feel happy. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Because I feel like I can make it back. But I want to make sure I compensate you for your time, for you doing the part of the teamwork that I know goddamn well I wasn't gonna do.
Hold up. That's the difference between you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. What if she was?
Yeah. What if somebody had to get the rebound?
What if she was catching them rebounds?
Somebody catching the rebounds, man.
Giving you ideas. Hold up. You thinking you can only shoot 2-pointers. She told you to go out to the arch.
Yeah. Try from half court,
pull
daddy.
Up. She said pull up.
Try from half court, baby.
And she giving you motivation.
Facts.
She coming to my shows. She
Facts.
the only one clapping.
Facts.
She the only one laughing.
Facts.
Hey, she shooting with me in the gym.
She shooting.
I ain't got no problem. I'm worth $1 billion. Take $1 billion.
She passing the ball to me.
Take $1.5 billion. Yeah. I'm finna go make $2 million.
I'm finna go make some more.
I'm finna go make some
Real talk.
But that's what we talking about, just being mature, bro.
And you say so everything that you've been able to do as an adult, because shit, you got married shit as soon as you turned you 21.
Adult, pretty much, yeah,
right.
Bro.
Everything that you've been able to do, the life you've been able to sustain, the success you've been able to have, all of that, along with your work ethic, along with your drive, your determination, your ambition, you can really credit all of that to just having the right woman.
Right woman, bro.
The right woman can save a lot of time. It can solve a lot of problems. You can make more money. You can save a lot of money.
How about this? Your woman will get you in rooms that you will never be invited in as a single man.
Facts.
Just by some people seeing a ring on my finger. My woman ain't even got to be present.
I swear to God.
Because those men know I see a ring on this man's finger. He got something he out here for.
Respect that man.
Respect that man.
Yeah.
My woman got me in a bunch of rooms I wasn't even supposed to be in.
Yeah.
For real, bro. And then she wasn't even present.
Seeing that Hardwell.
How about my name was brought up in rooms that I wasn't even in because I'm a married man.
Yeah.
Oh, you see him and his wife?
Yeah. You
That's
get
all
that
you gotta
respect.
say. Him and his wife.
You get that respect.
Him and his and
Yeah.
and it gets to that point, bro. It's like I'm not saying I can't move without my woman, but when I move with her, she automatically moving. I'm going to Dallas next week. She coming with me, even though she ain't gonna be there. And whatever. Because once again, when you hop on stage, what gonna be talking about?
Her. The family.
Exactly.
That's beautiful, man. And pretty much that's it right there. Find the right woman. 80% of your problems is taken care of.
Facts. I ain't gonna even cap. I ain't gonna even front. Hey, look, you gonna put up with some stuff, but once again, I think a lot of people give up too quick. You gotta find y'all groove, man.
Yeah.
You gotta find your groove. It's not saying always that this person is bad for you.
Right.
It's not always saying that this person is just ain't right for you. No. Guys, y'all gotta find a groove.
Find a groove.
I think a lot of, and they talk about a lot of people who broke up during the pandemic. We don't talk about the couples that found their groove during the pandemic, bro.
I had a pandemic baby.
There you go. Look, some people found their groove. They're like, this is pretty easy. We
real
doing it together.
I actually like this person.
I like this person.
Yeah.
Because hold up. Once again, this is another reason why I know you got to go. Rat race. When you steady moving, you don't have time to appreciate nothing.
Thanks.
When I tell you, me and my wife moved from Chicago out there to Indiana, and we see these people with these really nice houses, they ain't never at home.
Thanks.
Because they out there working to get it. But what the pandemic did was make everybody sit down, and it's either you appreciated what you had, or you was like,
this ain't enough.
This ain't what I want.
Yeah, and I want some more. I'm going after more.
I'm telling you, man. So, but in the pandemic, we saw that, man. We were around each other. The whole family was around each other. My son was also working from school, working from home, on the laptop and stuff like that too. So it's like we had to work together, getting him up to par. She was working from home. I was working nights, still going in. But at the same time, it was like we found our groove. Now my family loved just being at home.
Facts.
Even if we in separate rooms, we at home. Where y'all at? We at the house.
We in the house.
We don't go nowhere.
This is where I spend the most money.
We don't.
This is why I spend the most money.
Groceries?
It's a motherfucker. Groceries, out here in Indiana. So look, I'm glad you say you out here in Indiana. You damn near will want to pay your NIPSCO before you pay your rental mortgage.
Brother.
Just keep that in mind.
Brother.
You've been warned.
Brother, we know. I already got hit with a $400 bill this month.
Look, I will pay for a $400 light bill.
$400, bro.
I'll pay for a $400 NIPSCO bill.
Pay it, just like whatever.
I'm talking about, man. I wish I can get a $400 bill.
What was you at?
My shit be $600-$700.
God.
Because I'm out here running business, we doing that. I got kids. Every TV in the house be on, every light in the room be on.
Bro, it was somebody that told me they got hit with a $1,200 bill from NIPCO.
It happens.
That's wild.
Because it's light and gas.
Man, y'all better turn them lights off.
It's light and gas. But you know what makes it all worth it?
Kids, your family,
the right woman.
Your family, bro. Your family.
The right woman.
Your family. I didn't care
Good
about
kids, the right woman. Exactly.
I didn't care about paying bills.
That shit makes me feel good about doing my job. You know what I'm saying?
It make me feel good, bro. You paid the rent. Rent paid. We got somewhere to live.
Facts.
For another month.
Facts.
Yay.
Facts.
Finna pour me up a drink, celebrate.
For real. We got a mess to make for 30 more days.
We got another.
That's how I see shit.
We got 30 more days, family.
To break some shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh, man.
I wouldn't trade it, though, man.
No, I wouldn't trade it, bro.
The show on the 23rd. Address, location. Where can they get tickets? Where can we find you? All of that. We want to come.
Follow me on IG. 7 a.m. The comedian. Aaron M. You'll see it. Link in my bio. The 23rd at the Comedy Bar downtown. Don't know the exact address, but you'll see it.
Google the Comedy Bar.
Google the Chicago Comedy Bar. And on the 30th, I'll be in Dallas at Dallas Comedy Club. Link in my bio for those tickets as well.
Comedy Bar. Let me see. Let me find the address. The Comedy Bar, 162 East Superior Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60611. And the website for the tickets and all of that.
The website is actually in my link tree, link in my bio. You'll see it immediately as soon as you go to my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook.
Facts. Always a pleasure. Much love, brother.
Appreciate you for having me,
yes,
man. I love this. Is a great conversation,
yes,
man.
Sir. Always. That's what I be trying to tell people. That's the show
I'm
a give, bro.
man.
That's the show I like to give. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about drinking lean. Ain't no drugs. Ain't no controversy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Yeah,
nobody's been put down.
Yeah, this is love, man.
A great show, man.
This is
the Trent the Truth Show.
The Truth Show. Shout out to the.
Get it right, 7 a.m.
Let me do that over. Shout out to the Truth. God dang it, man! It's the Tito's. Shout out to Trent the Truth Show.
Yes.
All right. This man made me open up.
Yes.
I wasn't even prepared to talk about all that.
Yes. Follow, like, subscribe. You want to be a guest? You want to be you want to comment? You want to be a sponsor? Email us, TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Follow, like, subscribe. I hope to see you at the comedy show. This nigga gonna get he gonna get down. He gonna do his thing. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, let's go, man. Make sure you use Aaron in the discount code.
Oh, will do.
$5 off. All right.
Will do. Thanks again for tuning in to the Trent the Truth Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Follow us on social media, Trent the Truth. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to be a guest, email me at TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Again, that's TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Thanks again. Tell your friends. Watch it together.